I'm Trevor Williams. I'm just turning 41 and I'm from Canada. I moved here in 2001. I met my wife in Vancouver. I had a union job. It was good when I was young, so as I get older, it wasn't gonna have the same benefits as when I was younger. So I thought I should change my occupation, but why not take a year and go to Japan, learn some of my wife's culture, and return back to Canada with a clear mind. で、子供生まれて帰るタイミングがなかなか合わないんで、どんどん自分の仕事は自営業してるんで、それで結構スムーズにいって、I never returned back to Canada. Growing up in Vancouver, it's made up of people from all different countries. We're very used to different cultures and different things. There's a lot of Japanese culture in Vancouver. I was familiar with a lot of the things before I came here. First 3 or 4 or 5 years is kind of like a vacation. It's fun and exciting and new. And during that time, it's easy to become settled in. Well, I mean, just the first was the language thing. Not only being able to speak, but not being able to read. When you learn to speak, it requires all your attention to listen. So during that time, you don't hear other things. If I'm home in Canada, I can wash dishes, talk to someone, and listen to the TV all at the same time. But in Japan, I only could talk to someone and do nothing else. There's a kind of ignorance to living here. You don't catch a lot of what's going on around you. With the internet, the world has become smaller, but whether your work involves internet or not is dependent on what you do. I think the world's become a lot more divided. At the same time, it's become smaller. There's safer places to live and less dangerous places to live. It still matters where you choose to live. ここでいろんな仕事してます。メインはカメラの仕事。報道から広告系のビデオと写真もやってます。それから英会話やってます。I enjoy my life here. I have a lot of freedoms here to do what I want in terms of work. It's a good life here. It's very safe, very comfortable here. I think meeting people here is very easy. People here are very interested in foreigners, but you'll always be a foreigner. It may sound a little rude, but I think in their eyes, they're never treating you differently. But from my perspective, or from a foreigner's perspective, they're always being treated a little bit different than if you were Japanese. Every day I enjoy every day. Every day is different. I have an awesome job and I love doing what I do. At this point, I think for the next while, I'll be living here in Japan.